out the center of the Concord, and I knew nothing of like where I was going or nothing like that. But I was determined to take that little leap of faith or whatever. But I asked her if I could go. She told me no. I still went anyway. And me and Chubb did a song that day, and he literally like lost it.
Oh.
But it was a really good song. What's up, y'all? This is Anaya Lachelle on Neighborhood Heroes with GWeezy TV.
Yes sir, what up? Got your girl Anaya Lachelle on Neighborhood Heroes. First question I guess today is how you doing?
I'm good, I can't complain. Blessed and highly favored.
That's what's up. I've been seeing you doing your thing out here. Tricks of all trade, you know what I'm saying? Doing the singing. I seen you in some movies. I seen you in the pageants. I seen you everywhere damn near. So,
I'm trying.
I just got to get, some of the people in the community to match, some of your skills with your face and, identify with you. So, first things first, I appreciate you taking the time to come on the channel with us and spread some knowledge,
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So, first things first, where are you from? You from here?
I was born in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I moved to Saginaw, Michigan when I was 2, and then I moved here in Kalamazoo when I was 13, but I claim more Saginaw as my hometown, but now you can say I'm from both.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I definitely feel it. I wouldn't claim Kalamazoo either.
I've gotten a lot of opportunities out of being in Kalamazoo, so I can't complain.
I feel it. I feel it. So what age did you end up coming to Kalamazoo?
13.
13?
Yep. And I went to Linden Grove my 8th grade year.
Okay. So how was it when you first got here? Was it different from Sag Nasty, or was it better being here?
Yeah, first impression, I thought Kalamazoo was filled with white people. Just because, I ain't really been familiar with anywhere outside of Saginaw. But my welcome here was pretty cool. My mom was the assistant principal at Linden Grove, so when I first got there, it was a warm welcome from the staff and stuff. And then transitioning into my 8th grade year, it was kind of overwhelming at first because I was the newest, or one of the newest girls there, and everybody knew I wasn't from here. But my 8th grade year ended out to be really good. It was cool, and I really can't complain. I made a lot of good connections with people too. So.
Okay. That's what's up. Was like the lifestyle different from being here than in Saginaw, or was it still have the same challenges? Did you come up here with your family, or?
Yes, I came with my mom, my siblings. I have 2 brothers and a sister. The lifestyle was a bit different. Saginaw is much smaller than Kalamazoo in certain ways, and that year that we left, it was actually like a very tumultuous time for us because a lot of people were getting killed that we knew, and it just was not a good past year. So us moving to Kalamazoo because of my mom getting a job, and at the time she was married, so my kids, or not my kids, my siblings' dad wanted to move here because he had family here too. So, but it was a good adjustment though. When I look back at it, I can't really complain to moving.
Okay.
So.
And what is something that you would miss from Saginaw that you wish you could bring with you? Or
the food.
Food, man.
No, if I could bring somebody with me, or bring something with me from Saginaw, it would probably it'd be my granny. I ain't gonna lie. Bring my granny here.
Yeah,
that's
for
about
sure.
It, really.
For sure, family first, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Definitely. When you once you got here, you finished Linden Grove. Where did you end up going to high school at?
I went to Kalamazoo Central all 4 years.
Ooh.
I did.
Should have been a giant. No, but how was high school here for you? Did you were you able to stand out and make friends, or were you shy one? Or?
Yeah, I was pretty I don't like to say popular, but I was pretty known in high school. Once people got familiar with me after my Linden Grove year and stuff, me transitioning to high school wasn't that hard. Of course, I met a lot of more people in high school because of the different age gaps and stuff. But high school was pretty cool. I danced all 4 years. I didn't sing as much, honestly, which is pretty surprising. I didn't sing at all really like that in high school, besides when I did stuff outside of that. But dance was really my main thing in high school. And I had good grades, too, so.
Okay. What kind of dance was it? Like a competitive dance or?
I did everything. So it was technically a class at Central, and it was like an outside of school program that they had for first, second, and third hour or something like that. But I had first hour all 4 years, and we did ballet on certain occasions, we did modern dance, we did hip hop, we did African, jazz, we did everything of that sort. Yeah, that's all we really did.
Okay, that sounds interesting. I didn't even see. Look, you did so much shit. I didn't even know you did that. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
So as far as finishing high school, were you singing in high school, or did you wait till you graduated till you started touching the singing?
I sang outside of school. Yes, I never sang in school like that. That's when I met Touche.
Mm-hmm.
And I started working.
Touche.
Yes, and I started working with him in Chubb actually. My 10th grade year, so I was about 15 or 16. And the first time I went to the studio was with Chubb actually. I had asked my mom if I could ride with him on the bus after school to go to the center.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even know, or no, not the center, the Concord.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew nothing of like where I was going or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I was determined to take that little leap of faith or whatever. But I asked her if I could go. She told me no. I still went anyway. And me and Chubb did a song that day, and he literally like lost it.
Oh.
But it was a really good song.
Oh, man.
Yeah, all of high school I was working with Touche. Up until I wasn't, and I started working and finding my own path. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as far as like singing, I know you have a passion for singing. Is your first time like touching the singing with the rap music, or were you singing gospel at one point, or were you just singing like in a shower or something different?
Growing up, I participated in a couple of talent shows as a kid, but mainly R&B. I sang some gospel too, but I wasn't a churchgoer like that, so I wasn't as familiar with it. But I always wanted to sing in a choir. Never took choir in school, anything of that sort, which was kind of weird, and that's why some people really couldn't believe me until I started singing like that I could sing, because I didn't show no type of experience with it. But yeah, in high school, I only sang outside of school, so that wasn't my first time singing with rappers and stuff. I did a couple times in Saginaw, but not openly.
Right.
So yeah,
okay.
That was my first time, like for real.
Okay. Yeah, because usually like people that sing, especially the females that sing with the rappers and stuff like that, usually they start off in the choir or something, or being forced to sing, or at high school or whatever. You just ease your way into it.
I feel like I just kind of studied the greats. Like my mom is a music head too, but not in that way. Like my whole family, we love music and we connect with music.
Okay.
But I was the only one that wanted to pursue singing as a career or whatever. So she kind of helps me with that in terms of like finding like my sound and stuff, and introduced me to certain role models that I still have now. So it just kind of worked out on its own.
Okay, so she sings too then.
My mom can't sing. She will say that she can't, but my mom
she
can
sing.
too.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
that's
can.
yeah. I know how it goes. For sure.
Yeah.
So who would you say would be your favorite R&B singer then?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaliyah, Mary J. Blige, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hills, a bunch of I even like Amy Winehouse too.
Yeah, I can fuck with some Erykah Badu too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I got a lot of people.
If you blew up in the industry and whatnot, and you had a chance to you said what? When I'm sorry, you're right. Let me rephrase myself. When you blow up in the in the industry in the future, and you had the opportunity to do one feature with anybody who you choose, who would it be?
Male or female?
Yep.
My go-to right now is Brent Faiyaz. I don't know why. I think our lyricism match, and how we kind of sing, we don't try to do too much. We just kind of like let it naturally flow. So I feel like our styles would be a nice mesh with each other.
Okay.
Him for a dude, and I say a girl, her. I really like her.
Okay.
So.
That'd be a nice little duo.
Yeah.
I'll definitely buy that shit.
Yeah.
For sure. That's what's up. So, when did you really take it seriously? Like, know that you had a passion for singing and doing music, and you actually put, one foot forth to doing it,
When I started working with Touche was when I really thought it was serious for me. Because in Saginaw, like, there was people that acknowledged that I could sing, but not like how Touche acknowledged me. he knew I could sing back when I was in 8th grade, but I was too young, and I didn't know him like that, so I just kind of let it, because in 8th grade I had posted a cover singing "At Your Best" by Aaliyah, and he seen it, and that's the first time we spoke, but I was only 13 at the time, so I waited until I got a little older and stuff. But when I seen how much he believed in me, like all his friends and stuff, like now I know them very well, but then I just looked at them as a bunch of niggas. I was always in his house, like, but like once I seen how many people believed in me in that sense, then I started to like look at myself like, okay, you're tripping, you need to like try. So that's just kind of where I went, And then when I started going solo, it kind of gave me it gave me like some leeway to really like look at myself and try to figure out, like what am I good at, who would I need, like in terms of like a team and stuff like that. So I just kind of started with Touche and just tried to blossom from there.
Okay.
Yeah,
shout out to my boy Touche. He seems to have, that effect on people.
He has a lot of credit, okay? Because I probably would not, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't be singing if it wasn't for him, but I don't think I'd be as confident if it wasn't for him and Chubb and even Kobe, because Kobe tricked me to going into the studio my very first time, so.
Yeah, shout out to Kobe too. I've had, I actually supposed to be getting an interview with Touche soon. I've already had Kobe or Loke Smooth on the interview.
Yeah.
And he, was in the same space too, where he knew he had the talent, but he didn't really, have the motivation for it or whatever. And he surrounded himself with the right people, and it seems like he on his shit too now. So, and y'all got a song together, right?
Who?
Kobe.
Me, Kobe, and Mook.
Mook, I think I seen that.
Yeah.
Mook doing his shit too. But I just like to see the people in the community doing their own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying that you there's anything wrong with working for somebody or doing your shit at McDonald's and your ships or shit. But I just respect more people who go and get their own shit out the mud and do it. So I'm glad to see y'all doing and putting your own talents, y'all God-given gifts to use it.
Right. Yeah.